Carpentry and antiques are my passions. Through the years, I have amassed various collections as well as useful woodworking skills. I have learned that just by keeping your eyes open while earning a living, you can learn a lot. I'm always looking for ways to do things differently and deviate from what's conventional. Join me on a journey of education and entertainment through projects and adventures. My name is Tischler, and welcome to my channel. Hi everyone. So today we're going to take a trip to a place that I've been a couple times before. It's a place a little ways from here. It's a stone wall and an old sod house. It's actually a pretty interesting place, so we'll go there and check it out. So here we are at the sod house. This area is just connected. The stone wall's just back there. It goes for probably a mile or something like that. I'll have to walk along it, but this house is really deteriorating since I was last here, so we'll check it out. So it looks like a lot of the sod is caving in. The window rough bucks are kind of falling apart. But the thing with sod houses is they were actually really energy efficient because the walls are like 2 feet thick. So they would really hold their energy quite well. There was a chapter in Larry Hahn's book, Carpenter's Life as Told by Houses, it was called. And there was a chapter in there all about sod houses and how they work and how they're built and everything. It's quite an interesting read. But the inside, it's kind of how I remember it. Came here once in about 2004 and then again in 2017, I think. But yeah, a nice old cook stove. Again, a lot of this has kind of been vandalized. Guest book. How far back does it go? Probably just this year. Or just this month. I guess a lot of people visit here. This room is actually in surprisingly good condition because it's actually kind of half finished. Old chewed up cowboy boot. Oh yeah, I remember this door from last time. It's not painted on the back. Fell off the hinge. But yeah, that's basically the idea of a sod house. I would imagine a lot of people haven't seen one or been in one, really. It's really interesting to look at. This is actually a reproduction house, I believe. I don't think this is original. This would have been built in, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago maybe. So on this side of the house, everything's kind of falling out, and there's an outhouse back here. I think this is all just kind of built to look original. You got screws and you can tell this is fairly modern because there's an Ardox nail right there. That wouldn't have been something they would have had 120 years ago. Well, here's the actual stone wall portion. I can't believe how much time this would have taken to stack up. All neatly stacked and interlocked so they don't fall over. Looks like a tree fell on it. Back that way, it looks like there's been some vandalism. A lot of it's all kind of pushed over. can't really understand why people would do that. It would take quite a bit of energy to actually move this. Like, this is really sturdy. Yeah, it goes on all the way down there and probably goes that way an equal distance. So we got to the end of the wall here, and that one that says the end used to be sitting down here, I remember. I don't know how they got it up there. Must have had to bring a skid steer or something in. So we walked down to the other side, and these are the areas where it's been either pushed in or fell down. I don't know how that could naturally fall down, but... And it looks like back there they just kind of built it right around the trees. Just kind of buried the trees in the wall. Interesting. So I know I'm not really doing these in the right sequence, but this is what you see when you first come in here. And there's this little fortress wall here that doesn't connect to the main length. But you got that. And then there's a little placard here that says, built by the hands of Albert H. Johnson, 1962 to 1988, I think that says. And then there's a picture there that's really faded, but I guess that's what happens when you try to etch things into aluminum. It doesn't quite work, but yeah. And then there's kind of a wall on either side here. So down in the bushes here, looks like there's an old tractor that has a backhoe attachment on the back. And there's kind of a slough here. See if I can come down in here without getting wet. It's actually quite interesting. I haven't seen anything like this before. Yeah, the ground is definitely soft here. A little bit of rust on there. Wonder when the last time this thing ran was. Ford tractor. Interesting. Looks like there's kind of an island out there. It's kind of cool. On this side, they've almost got like a little sidewalk area to walk along the side of the wall, but unfortunately it's kind of caved in. Can't imagine the effort that it would have taken to build something like this. Over 20 years by the looks of that placard there. So I hope everyone enjoyed this little adventure. I've been pretty busy with the passive house the last month or so, and probably will continue to be, but I'll try and do some more of these like adventure type videos and maybe throw some antiques and collectibles stuff into the mix. I know my channel's supposed to be about a little more than mainly carpentry, but other stuff too, just to keep things interesting. So I'll try and work on getting some other videos out in between the passive house, and yeah, just keep things interesting. So we'll try and do more things like this. There's lots of little cool places around here to check out. And so yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.